Well, hello everyone. So I came back on live because I think I lost a little storage on YouTube. On I went on earlier with my bridges, and the I think the storage got used up or something because it was like a 29-minute video and it was only showing 5 minutes. So I decided to come back on because the essence of what I wanted to show you was not when I played that video, I was only getting 5 minutes. So I never saw that happen on live before, but I think it was a storage thing. So what I'm going to do, so I took a bunch of stuff out of storage and I need to clean it up with a USB and pull everything out of there for April. I am doing so many videos that my little laptop getting full very quickly. So I need to start cleaning it out more frequently, probably every 2 weeks. So what I wanted to show you is a drawing, and I'm going to do another one. But I wanted to show you, I started my sketching of my bridge. And this is basically, I showed you in the live video, the very first thing I did actually was this arch here, and then I did a road. I ended up making it into a railroad track, and then I did little arches at the bottom, just only because I wanted to, not because it was like the correct thing to do. And then I did a sun. So this is how I did it. Now, I'm not going to do this one over, but I'm using this fabric just as a, I'm using my fabric just as, what do you want to call it? Like a sample, just to test it out to see how the drawing is going onto the fabric. And this is really smooth fabric. So the fabrics that I'm using is going to be, maybe because this has some texture, it will be this kind of like a muslin type. And then this one is a smoother, all cotton, and it's teal. It's just lovely. So these, I think, what is what I'm going to be putting my image on for the bridge. Now, this is just how I'm doing it. I'm just taking a piece of fabric. Now, even though I'm going to end up either painting, no matter what it is I do, I'm sure it's going to be some paint, some fabrics. It's totally going to be Sashiko stitching. So I totally love the bridge that kind of curved. I'm just going to kind of make it like that. It just kind of curved. And then some there was one that had all these arches under it. It was just art, like 33 arches. And I just want to stay with the curve. So I'm thinking, and you can't see this too good, so I'm going to do it in pen. And pen, as long as pen is light, and you can use the invisible pen, but the invisible pen will not give you the necessarily the duration maybe that you want. But I do, however, I really like arches kind of coming up like that. And I love the idea of the columns or the steel. I guess it was steel, and I'm not really a person for steel, to tell you the truth. I'm not. I like wood, or I like the ancient cement. So now I haven't made the bridge that I want to make yet. I'm testing out, like, just looking at these, like just drawing these, and this actually, again, really does look like a railroad track to me. So I'm making this darker so you can see. Now, when I draw or paint, I do so very quickly. It's truly my element. I don't know why I don't do it more, but I love the idea of railroad tracks. Totally love it. Now there's no guardrails up here, but there. So I love that. And yeah, I mean, if you look at this, it it almost looks like a an opera house, but I think when it comes to artwork, okay, so this is my another one of my sketches. I don't know if you can see that. Let me put this up here. Hopefully this video comes all the way through because the main thing is I'm trying to share with you sketches. This is how I'm beginning and just showing you like it's okay to draw on the fabric. If you draw on the fabric, you get a feel and you get orientated to um sketching sketching on it and then deciding what kind you want to sketch on. So this is lovely. Both of these are really nice, but I'm not sure I'm closer to my dream kind of wall hanging of the bridge. But when I saw those bridges yesterday, I was just and adding elements and kind of just building a bridge. So with that, I want to share with you. I'm just going to make this a really short video because I want to make sure YouTube is able to grab it all. But this here is textured and it's a wonderful vintage beautiful piece. This is the gray piece that the it was in my dream actually. So that was. And so I'll be using this somehow. I will be using maybe a paper like this to draw arches on if I decide that I want to really replicate. I don't usually do that, but that's an idea. I will be using very tiny little fabrics like this to maybe do a a painting with fabric, not a collage, but just kind of emphasizing shapes and colors and whatnot. And I will be utilizing the schema or and I will be utilizing the schema or the designs that I have on hand to create maybe a road, maybe more of the bridge, whatever it is, arches, the sun, things like that. So anyway, I really wanted to jump on here. I have been on the video like all day. Either I just feel it's super important to do as many lives right now as I can because we finally got the right ingredients, let's say, for the for going live over on Patreon. And so it's an opportunity to bring other people along over there on Patreon. So that's what I did today. I did a video for, trying to get them on board and for all the members of all the tiers. So I thought that was super important. But I'm going to tell you, when it comes to art, if it doesn't look exactly like a bridge and it just looks really pretty, that's art. It's an extension of you. It's your impression. It's your beautiful creation. It is who you are. I mean, it's like, yeah, go for it. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to uh this is not going to be my only sketch. I probably will be on paper sketching, but the reason I wanted to show you me drawing on this is because it's a different feel. It totally is. It even looks different. But look, as you take this piece, as you take it, and it doesn't really matter. Like you're just adding your pieces, just playing around with this for a moment or two, and you're not cutting anything. You're not cutting anything. You're just kind of laying the piece down on the fabric. And because some of mine, I believe, will be Boro Sashiko. I don't see how it's not going to be. Um, but you just kind of get orientated to, okay, should I be using different pieces here? Can I build like a building over here? Can I make a tree? I was showing in the other one, look, there could be vegetation back here. There could be trees. You could do a silhouette. You know, you first draw your tree. And then as you're doing that, I could use fabric or I could use paint. It doesn't matter. What I love with trees is I love to put a flowering tree. So look, now you've got a bridge tree. So look, now you've got a bridge kind of with a tree in the background. And I mean, that's to me, I love that. I totally love that. It changes the whole vibe of of your art. It and so testing it out, just trying it out a little bit, I think is the best way to do it. And then that gives you more confidence when you go on to your piece. Now, the other thing I was trying to show you in the first video is this. This piece, I did all the fabrics first, okay? And then I did my sashiko stitching, and then I did my painting. So what's different? This time, I am actually approaching this like more of an artistic way. I'm doing my sketching first, totally going to put paint on this, and then do my sashiko stitching. Where the fabric comes in right now, this minute, I'm not sure. I think I will be improvising that and just adding it as I go along. So with that, um, it's getting late in the hello, Brianna. Thank you for being here. It's getting really late in the day. It's almost like 3:30. And I have been, like I said, doing the streaming all day because when I got the get go from Patreon that yes, you're doing it right, and then they monitored me again, and they reassured me I'm doing it right. I was like, thank you, Lord. So I went back and I did a live for the free members, and I think I already told you that, but for the free members on Patreon and for the paid members, because now I've got a couple of tiers. So how wonderful is that? I really, really want to be able to include everybody. And I'm not saying, that every single day I can do this many videos because I really can't. Like tomorrow is an event. I have to go to that. And tonight I got to finish my polar bear. But, as we all get on board, if I can pull tiers or how do I want to say, all the people together on Patreon together at at times, I think that's a wonderful thing. That they can communicate if they want or they don't have to. Like you can just sit and watch or look at it later even. So anyway, okay, so that is how this for me is going to be a quick project. I'm going to be honest with you. I draw quick, I paint quick, and I think I'm utilizing those skills with this project. So this won't be like this one. This will not be um cutting the fabric, stitching, and this, that. I will be doing more like this, trust me. But this particular one won't be like that. Now it is important, as I was reading, and I want to share this with you too. Probably the next video next week. We'll do early in the week, we'll do a live if it's good for people. I'll just jump on and do it anyway, or I might drop a video. But I want to share with you the exhibit, like what they're asking for and this and that. Because if any of you want to be in an exhibit, it is not that difficult. They do have, everybody has certain like policies, right? Like this one, they want a wall hanging, and that may be why they asked me directly, because they know that that's what I do. And I've been in their exhibits before, so that was very nice. And it's a nice opportunity, so I'm taking it. So with that, those are the sketches that I did, and I just wanted to show you how easy it is to draw on your fabric and just, kind of whip out a little sketch like that. So with that, I think that if there aren't any questions, I am going to jump off of this. Only because when I dropped a video earlier today, I had my storage kind of backed up on me, and I had to work at length to get rid of the storage to get my video back, and then I had to get it over on YouTube on a Patreon, which is why I was late getting over here. So I'm just jumping onto YouTube. Anyway, with that, I hope you have a beautiful day, and you too. You have a beautiful evening, and have a great weekend, everyone. If you have any questions on this project, let me know. I'm here. That's what I'm here for. So have a beautiful day.